Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
My balls itch. I'm Ozzy.
And in our final episode for our Halloween season, we're talking about the new release, Peacock's Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF for the gamer, FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how.
FNAF.
Yeah, I don't know how they took a game where you're sitting through this whole game. You're in a security room, closing and opening doors. Made it into a movie with a lot of plot that I liked halfway. That I liked half of it. It wasn't a horrible movie. Not like what everyone's saying.
I like the animatronics.
The animatronics were great.
It looked
I
good.
have.
I liked because I've seen the game. I've never played the game. I'm not a person that's played the game. But it just, from what I've seen about the game is you're in a security booth or in a security room the whole time. How do you make that, like, you pad it out with all the... I know that there's other lore in the game, too. I've never played it, but... I liked the whole story. I liked Josh Hutcherson. I liked the whole story about they took his brother, and he has to take care of his sister. His dad left. His mom died, so he's in charge. You get Mary Stuart Masterson, right? You get June from Benny and June. You get June in this movie. Playing the evil aunt trying to take custody, which is a very minor part of the story.
But we're in October. See, because he said June.
I'm gonna smack you right in the mouth. Smack you right in the mouth. Okay. No, but you get Mary Stuart Master. It's a small cast, right? But I think what shines to me is, again, the animatronics. But they're not in the movie that much. But this is not even a horror movie in the sense of it's like
there's no blood.
There is a little bit, but it's not like a super scary. It's not a scary movie. It's like a horror movie you can watch with the family because it's like it is geared towards more like the PG-13 crowd.
It's very Megan.
That's what I was gonna say. They had to gear it to those people, to those kids, because
What you mean those people?
those are the ones that were playing. Those are the ones that were playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it on and I watched it with my nephews, 3 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
They liked it. They sat through it.
Yeah.
Right. They originally didn't want to see it because they thought it was going to be too scary. It wasn't. It was, again. It has
it's a kids horror movie.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's on par with like the old school Goosebumps TV show. Or those Goosebumps. That's what it felt like. It felt just like a long episode of that.
Well, I mean, going to Chuck E. Cheese is gonna be different now.
No, same thing. You always had that horror. Always like one day.
Those are still open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're still around. No one goes to them. Remember, Chuck E. Cheese had that whole controversy that they were
reusing
the pizzas.
Like, leftover pizzas.
Put them in a new pizza. Put it in a new pizza. Put it in a new pizza.
Yeah.
You know what though?
People had to debunk it.
That moment where that pizza recipe was like perfect. They used cheddar with the mozzarella, and it was like yellow and orange on top, and it was weird but delicious.
It was like a school chalupa.
Oh, you started. I'll beat off of that thing.
All right, okay, easy.
I'm just saying, it excites me.
Like chalupa.
Excites
chalupa.
me.
I was like, gross. Easy, relax.
I used to take down like 4 or 5 of those in the.
We're talking about chalupas, all right.
Sure, we'll go.
I took down 4 or 5 of those. I took about 4 or 5 of those, and then I ate a chalupa.
Sustenance.
Energy. It's not that Taco Bell bullshit, like chalupa.
No,
it was the little boats, the little like tortilla boat with like the cheese and meat.
East Coasters, I don't think East Coasters know about that. They know about that chalupa. This is all LAUSD. It's all LAUSD.
That's right.
LAUSD, son. Then you put that lettuce, put like the chili on top,
a little tomato, the little hot sauce.
That hot sauce is the Taco Bell mild sauce. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's delicious.
No, better.
Oh,
it's so better because it's made by the government.
That's right, government sauce.
Government cheese in it too. You got the gum and cheese in it. It melts.
It doesn't
It
melt.
melts in. It melts enough
It's
to create a
That's what
seal.
made the boat.
it doesn't melt. It
It wasn't even
separates.
tortilla.
It separates, and then the oil comes out, and that's what makes
Yeah.
the tortilla crispy.
Oh yeah. What you do is you don't squeeze it though. You squeeze it. If you fold it too much, the oil pops out and drips all over the place. You lose all the flavor. You lose that
Well,
oil,
I mean,
the grease.
they did give you lettuce strips to make it healthy.
Yeah, it's a salad. It's a salad.
Dude,
It's a
that,
taco
that
It's a
thing
salad.
taco
was
salad,
really
taco
was
salad.
good.
Yeah.
It really was good.
Yeah, they don't make that
Yeah.
no more.
No.
No, they don't.
No.
Kids don't know what's up.
No, but again, I like the aspect of the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing in Five Nights at Freddy's. I like the aspect of the fact that it wasn't meant to be a adult horror movie. It was meant to be a horror movie for the family, for kids. I like that aspect. I don't know why people are crapping so much on this movie because it's not a horrible movie. I've seen way worse.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
Because people are wanting to see a horror movie. I'm like, no, you don't need all that
Well,
shit.
it's different because
This
is
proves that you don't need all that.
this game is not a gory game. It's not gory. It's not Resident Evil. Where Resident Evil should have been like a rated R gore fest.
Instead of shitty movies.
Yeah. I mean, not the Milo Jovovich one so much.
They're all shitty. Shut up.
Oh,
Shitty.
Well,
No.
Shitty.
not all of them. Not all of them.
No.
Shiitake mushroom shitty. It's
I
shitty.
like the first one.
Nah. She
And I didn't mind the last one.
I fell asleep in the last one, but I don't mind them. I'll rewatch them now. They're not horrible movies. Again, like Five Nights at Freddy's is not a horrible movie. In no way, shape, or form is this like a movie that's unwatchable because it's I think the animatronics save it. I think the performances save it, right? Because you don't have a giant cast. You have mainly 3 people carrying the movie, right? Josh Hutcherson, was it Love from You? I think it's I don't know her name. I just remember her for the show You, the first season of You.
Oh, okay.
And then Shaggy. Right, Shaggy from Scooby.
Yeah, but he's barely
in the movie
until
well,
spoiler.
yeah.
Spoiler. He's the bad guy.
Well, I kind of figured it out in the beginning, but
yeah.
I mean, the way he reacted.
Had to be.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
But
what's it pay?
I like
shit.
See, but what I did like is the concept that they were using, that the Josh Hutcherson blamed himself for the fact that his brother was taken, and then he was trying to remember using his own dreams, right, to try to solve the case. He can unlock something. He knows that he saw something or whatever.
But see, I like how they explain why he went ape shit on that guy in the mall. Oh man, I was like, man, you sucked hard. You were like he was the worst part of the Hunger Games.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, there's others.
He was the worst part. No, he was the worst part.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean,
what about Richard Terabithia?
You see how like he says that to me and then he laughs like nervously because he knows I'm counting all of it. Like I'm keeping track of everything. All the
Where's the hammer?
Really?
Where's the hammer?
Oh, I have it. I have the hammer.
Each one.
It's time to bring it back.
Mm-hmm. He has to laugh.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. No, my wife beats me.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So no, but still, like, what were we saying before you? Oh, we're talking
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. Yeah, he's not that bad in Hunger Games. He's not bad. And Richard Terabithia, he carried the whole movie. It's a good movie. Richard Terabithia.
I mean, is it though?
This guy.
I mean, it's no Journey to the Center of the Earth.
No.
But,
or Part 2 with The Rock.
Yeah, David Sequoia. Yep.
But overall, I think the performances are good. The little girl that plays Abby, Josh Hutcherson, the police officer, right? Even Matthew Lillard for what, the amount that he's in. But the animatronics is what shine in the movie because it's like, was it the Jim Henson Company?
I don't know, but all knows it looks great. They look great. They didn't look like
they look like the ones in the game. Like they look exactly
they
look exactly like the way they made them for the game, and that's what I like. They didn't alter anything. They didn't change the look. They kept it the way that would look the game. That's what people want.
They didn't give it the weird like human eyes from Sonic. No, they made it look good.
The teeth, they give him the teeth too. They changed his eyes and the teeth.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. You could have had a a crappy movie and still had this animatronic would have saved it. But this movie wasn't bad
No, it wasn't. That's what I'm
at
saying.
all.
The movie itself is not bad. They're telling a story. They're telling a human story using this stuff and using little peppering in stuff from the game,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And I didn't mind that. I didn't mind it. It's not a perfect movie, but it's not a bad movie. It's a enjoyable movie. I've seen it twice.
I wonder how much of the video game, like the video game stuff they put in there to help
Yeah.
for people to enjoy it.
I don't know
from
the
game.
lore.
Oh,
So.
Neither do I.
From what I watched the video that kind of explains some of the stuff they did for the game, and there is quite a few
The Easter eggs.
for people who played the games. There's lines from the game that are said. There's kills from the game, right? There's all like when the girl gets like bitten in half. That's from the game. That's from the game. Like in a mini game in the game. It's yeah. It's like a lot of stuff. There's certain lines that are said, like the balloon boy, the little balloon one. That's another Easter egg from the game. There's a lot of Easter
Balloon Boy.
the 3 times that they have the jump scares.
The little doll.
The little doll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they have a lot. They have
Oh.
a lot, right? They have a lot, and I think they have enough for sequels.
Yeah,
Right.
especially at the end when you see a little boy in the cab.
Yeah. Well, that's always meant as like the Easter egg jump scare. But what I mean is like if in the game itself, like there are certain things that there's like the bad guy at the end of the game says I'll be back. I always come back. Right. And that's what like at the end of the movie, it's the same line is used in the movie. So
It's
well,
very Freddy Krueger.
yeah.
As well, think about it.
Right. But I liked if you watch the movie because I saw it again the second time. When I rewatched the movie at the beginning, it's explaining what happened to those kids. If you watch it again, like the yellow bunny, if you notice, it starts off with 5 kids. Then all of a sudden, the bunny comes, he takes 1. Then there's only 4. Then there's 3. Then there's 2. He keeps taking them away. So it kind of explaining the like what's happening.
Which also gets explained at the end.
Yeah, I guess. But if you watch the very beginning of the movie, the intro, like the 8-bit cutscene that they have, that's explaining what happened to those kids. I'm telling you, I liked the movie. I liked the stuff they did with it, the way that they told the story, all encompassed between in a Chuck E. Cheese, because to me that's a Chuck E. Cheese, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even the sign is straight up an upside down Chuck E. Cheese sign. Right. Oh, the old
Charles
school
Edward Cheese.
Entertainment Cheese. Get it right. Put some respect on that name. Charles Entertainment Cheese.
He gonna be Edward to me. I don't care what you say. He Edward.
Mama call him Edward. Nope, Mama call him Entertainment. Get it right. But I like the whole setting because imagine if you were security at a Chuck E. Cheese at night, and those dolls just the music just started playing and they started singing "Happy Birthday to you," like randomly. Like that would freak anyone out. I liked what they did. I liked the story. I liked my favorite thing is the animatronics, right? Because they looked really, really good, and I would get some really good, like if they made really good fuzzy statues, not like sculpted. I want to see like texture, furry ones that I would buy those because I like the way they looked.
And you're furry.
I liked the cupcake too. I enjoyed the.
How did I know?
I enjoyed the cupcake.
He opened the door to that, and this is what's on him.
I like the cupcake, right? I like what they did with the cupcake. I like the differences in the characters. Just like a Chuck E. Cheese, you have the hound dog, you have the
Boyd.
Chicken.
the chicken, you have the dog, the chicken, you have
The weird ass grimace thing.
the muncher or whatever, and then you have Chuck E. Cheese. You have Chuck
That's
E.
what they call me.
Cheese. And you were gonna say that.
This guy, you can't say anything.
Another one.
Yeah. No, but look,
I'm not like DJ Khaled.
no.
DJ Callis.
I
I
said
ate
it.
the pussy.
All right. All right.
Can we go back to that? Jeez. All
right,
hey,
all
this is a
right.
kids movie.
A family movie. It's PG-13. It's not like kids don't eat pussy. I mean, what? Babies having
It's a
babies.
kids movie,
It
bro.
is. They go to Chuck E.
I know what we're
Cheese.
talking about.
I even still see adults that go to Chuck E. Cheese when we could take kids for birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese
No kids.
By themselves?
by themselves.
Yeah.
People
You
go.
should call the cops.
They go and eat pizza.
You should call the cops.
He's sweaty. He's sweaty as a comb over. He's just eating pizza in the corner by himself, staring at all the kids.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
He's wearing sweats that are too small for him too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And a trench coat.
Yeah, it's all right. Hairy palms.
It looks like he's wearing a shirt, but I think it's just like chest hair.
Yeah,
you can
call the
take off
cops,
this-
bro.
No,
You can take off the sweater.
but I
Put a PSA. If you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you're an adult,
It's like adults to
you
go
see
to
an adult
to
by
go-
himself.
don't
call the
say it.
cops.
Don't say it. Don't say go to Disneyland. I know you're gonna say that.
Yeah, kind of.
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
It's like yeah, the ones that go like,
There's-
I'm not going with my kids, just me and my friends. But yeah, those
I don't have kids.
you take
Disney,
mine. it's fine.
Disney's different though.
Disney's for everyone. Chuck E. Cheese is for a select group. But overall, I think ultimately I like the setting. I like the animatronics. I like the setting. I like the animatronics. I like the story was. I think the story for what it was is well done.
Are we gonna get a jump scare?
No, we're not. I'm trying not to. I'm gonna have a cameo from your kids in this video.
It's a jump
By
scare.
the way, the one of the kids looked like Benji.
Yeah, the Freddy Fazbear,
The chicken butt.
the chicken butt. Yeah. But
That's Tommy, by the way. That's
but
Tommy.
But no, that's both of them now. But ultimately, I think if you go in with an open mind, and if you haven't ever played the game, like I never played the game, but I knew about it, I think you'll enjoy it. It's not a bad. I don't know why it's getting. I know critics are just panning this movie, but it's not a bad movie. It by no means. I think the acting, the special effects, the story, I think it all works for what it is.
Yeah, for a kids movie. Again, that's how I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it as a kids movie. I didn't
And
see it
all-
as an adult.
And all I can think
Horror.
about is I can't wait to make these things into one of the mazes at Horror Nights.
Well, this year I didn't go. I didn't get to go this year, but they had the animatronics. They had all the
Nice.
suits there. They just eventually I think if they could have
Maybe
done
in,
it, they could
Vegas.
do it. Yeah, because remember the Vegas is gonna have the year-round one, so
Ooh,
maybe
that's right.
maybe there some because they could do so much there. But I personally think it's right.
Yeah,
It's
Plus,
good.
it's
I would wanna
Universal
see-
Universal owned. So,
Yeah, Blumhouse. Their offices are on the Universal property.
hmm
Are they?
See, yeah, but
Yeah.
see, I don't. Again, like I said, I don't mind the story. I like what they did, and Blumhouse, I think, for the amount of money they spent on it, they spent in the right place, kept the story tight, animatronics good, performances. I'm telling you, I don't see a reason why this movie should get hate the way it does. People like it. People who see it like it because it's not a bad movie. It's if you take your kids, they're not gonna. It's not a movie's gonna give them nightmares because they're still, even when they're all having the fort building party,
Mm-hmm.
the kids were liking that scene because it's like all of
Yeah.
them are getting together having fun.
It was a bit wholesome.
Yeah, which was
In a way.
interesting in the middle of the movie to have that, and then all of a sudden have them start trying to murder people. But
Yeah,
I also like the fact that they don't show the crazy because there's no need for the amount of like a Saw movie. There's no
Yeah,
need
you don't
to
need all
make
the
this
crazy
like
gore. Don't get me wrong. For a second there, when they put Josh Hutcherson in the chair
Mhm.
trying to get rid of him, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, they're not gonna do. Please don't tell me they're gonna do this. I really hope they were not gonna like actually kill him off, hurt him in that certain way.
Well, they did it
But-
to the first security guard at the beginning of the movie. Right at the beginning of the movie.
You
That's where
do
the
you
movie
do also
starts.
see the aftermath of that
Yeah.
security when he's on the floor.
You see the
Yeah.
severed head. You see
Mm-hmm.
You see all that stuff, and then I like the way they reveal that the kids' bodies still live inside, are still in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, here's my only question was,
They're just bones at this point, but
did they kill off the ant?
they don't. That was the one thing that I didn't know if they actually killed
No,
her or
she was
knocked her out.
sleeping.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
what he said.
yeah, but they didn't say if they killed her or they knocked her out because there's no repercussions for the Josh Hutcherson at the end of the movie. Like, oh, you're doing a great job taking care of her now.
He had a good alibi. He was working.
That's true, and he saved the cop. So
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was she really a cop?
That
though?
was
That's the thing.
involved.
Oh.
Burn.
Was she a cop?
I don't. She could. Yeah, I'm sure she was.
Because it sounds like he's like she was not a cop, just dressed up as a cop to kind of help the other one, kill off whatever.
Security guards.
Yeah, like I mean, if they got too close, they learned too much, kill them off.
I don't know. I think she was
No,
a cop.
I
But
wonder
again,
how many people she killed, though.
they just put questions. They just put a question mark at that because I don't know if the aunt is really dead. I don't know. I mean, again, I'll watch a sequel. I'll see if they give me a sequel. I'll watch it because I liked this movie. I
Yeah.
thought it was good
Yeah, I would watch it.
on
Yeah,
Peacock.
it's something good to kind of just build upon.
And then
You
good,
can build upon this
and
movie.
it's a good entry for younger kids to start, like if they want to see some horror movie because it's not gory. There's nothing graphic. There's no crazy amount of swearing. It's the
but
same
there's the
swearing you would see.
implication.
You would see the same kind of swearing in a Avengers movie or in a Marvel movie that you would get in this movie. There's no gore. There's a little bit of blood. There's implied gore.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing too crazy for a family watching this movie. I think this is enjoyable.
Yeah, it's all an implication.
Uh-huh.
No, it is. It's all implied death, implied, gore.
No. There's no implied that they showed the dead bodies, but still.
No, I know, but I mean,
gory.
but they don't show them dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They show them already dead, but not covered in blood and stuff like that. To show it's soft enough. I don't know. It's soft enough where like you can explain it.
It's the soft core of horror for kids. That's what you're trying to say.
I mean, it's like Cinemax Light. Really,
It's like Disney. It's like Disney Channel or Nick at Night, right? It's like that
like
level. It's like borderline, right? Like let me see how much I can get away with up until this point without going full on.
It's like if Brazzers
balls
was funded by Disney. It's nice little in between.
It isn't.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It isn't.
I thought it was.
It's like old school. It's like old school Vivid.
Mickey Mouse has his hand in everything.
Dude, this guy knows all the studios.
First off,
what's more?
Vivid, Wicked.
I knew you were gonna say Wicked.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that far from us. That's fine.
I know. It was right there on Ventura. Right across from Universal Studios.
No, that was the Vivid company.
That's what I said, right?
No, you said Wicked.
I don't know where Wicked is. I just know where Vivid was.
No.
Every time when I was a kid trying to go on the bus, can I see anything? Nope. Windows are blacked out. They show nothing. But if you haven't seen Five Nights at Freddy's, I think it's a decent watch. It's a good watch. You should watch it. It's enjoyable. Performances. It's on Peacock. It's in theaters. Watch it because, they're giving you new horror. Yes, it's a video game based, but it's not. If you think about this is not really that much video game based because even if you've never played the video game, you can get into this movie.
It reminds you of Goosebumps. It reminds me of the movie Dolls. Remember the Dolls movie, where like all the little dolls are like killing people, and then all of a sudden they turn on the kind of. But yeah, but it's like at the end of the bad guy,
gets his
takes his own
comeuppance.
fate. Yep.
Gets his comeuppance like in every movie.
Yep, the way it should be done.
And Puppet Master, he becomes a puppet.
Which I'm like, I remember I used to get those horror boxes, the horror subscription boxes at one point, and they gave me a Blu-ray version of Puppet Master, which I've never opened.
I don't mind that movie.
I don't think I've ever sat through the whole thing. I've seen pieces of it.
Well, no, we're watching next week.
No, we're done for horror. Horror's done. Halloween is past.
First of all, Thanksgiving's coming.
We're going to watch Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, we'll talk about the movie Thanksgiving. Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
Oh, will be carved.
White meat. Dark meat.
So on that note.
On that note, this has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
No.
We'll see you guys next time.
So bad.
Oh, God damn it.